is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis coming to you with a quick video. I wanted to let you guys know I got some new merchandise available, not just t-shirt anymore. I got different type of t-shirt, different type of shirts and logos that you can purchase on my spread shirt, and also hoodies now. We have expanded and added more to the channel and more merchandise for the brand. Thanks for supporting. It will be in the description and the links will be in the comment section below. Thanks for helping me and supporting the movement. Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis. I'm going. What's good, YouTube? Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis coming to y'all with a quick update. We're going to talk about the LA Clippers. I know they only won 5 in a row, but they're starting to get healthy. They got deeper, adding in Morris, adding in Reggie Jackson, who has been a great addition to this team. Kawhi Leonard looks like he's moving and he's a lot healthier, and his jump shot looks great. He always has been an efficient player. He always been a great scorer for years, for the last couple of years. Paul George is starting to get a little bit healthier. His jump shot is starting to fly. Montrezl Harrell looks like the perfect fit, offensively to what they're trying to do. He's getting a lot of dunks. He looks unstoppable a lot of the times. Lou Williams doing what Lou Williams does. I know he ain't as efficient as he usually be, but he never been a great efficient player. But, he's still fitting into what he does. And Patrick Beverly, he's finally healthy for a long stretch. And his three ball is going. So the Clippers right now, I know that it's a small sample size, but they starting to look like the team that a lot of people felt would be a championship team, would be the best team when it comes to playoff time. They looking like that team right now, getting up and down the court. They look good defensively. They're switching, their ability to switch everything is just tough. Especially when you got lone lanky defenders that can play in the passing lane, but also guard you straight up. And you got guys that's, can guard multiple positions, and then add Marcus Morris, another guy that can do those things, but also give you offense, also give you the ability to knock down threes and mid-range and shoot over smaller defenders, just make them a little bit more versatile, a little bit more flexible, a little bit more switchable. And that was the whole point of adding him over Mo Harkless. He's taller, he's lankier, he can shoot a little bit better. He's more consistent. Plus, he was having a spectacular year. And you add him to this team, and he hasn't shot the ball well out the gate. But in theory, it made sense. And Harkless has always been a solid player, and Morris has always been a better player to me. So it made sense to make a small upgrade. And I think it'll help them definitely in the playoffs, because Morris has been a solid playoff player to me in Boston, because I am a Boston fan, but also on other teams. But when I look at this team, it's just amazing to see how they have brought it together. It's amazing to see how they just, integrated these other players onto this roster, and they have fit just like that. And the Clippers was already probably one of the deepest, if not the deepest team, up there with the Bucks and the Nuggets and teams like that. And then for them to add two great, perfect fits right now, it looks like, to their offense, it's just a steal. It's really just a steal to upgrade your roster this late in the season and have players of the calibers that they have coming in. Because a lot of people was mad that Reggie Jackson chose to go to the Clippers because they didn't feel like he wasn't going to play or be able to contribute. But he's been playing and he's been helping them as he has played. And I feel like that was a good pickup, obviously, considering who they cut to get Reggie Jackson, and it makes sense right now, and it looks good. And he's trying harder, he's playing harder, he's doing more than what he was doing in Detroit, and it could be because he got less of a load. It could be because he's going to get less of an opportunity, so he has more energy to exert on both ends of the court. Because you're playing less, you're doing less, and you don't have to do as much, so you can do more in that case. And, Reggie Jackson was a guy that a lot of people didn't think would be a good pickup, just because, we didn't really know how he would fit. We didn't know how the jump shot was going to be, but he always been a big playmaker. He always been a big shot taker, and that fits what they needed when it comes to if Lou goes down, if somebody else not able to handle the ball and make plays, Reggie Jackson can get that done, and he has done that so far this season. And then when you look at the rest of this roster, everybody has played to their capabilities. I had high expectations for this Clipper team, but we all lowered it just because we knew Kawhi Leonard might not stay healthy the whole season, which he hasn't. He has low managed this whole entire season, and it has been disappointing because of that. Paul George came into the season late with the injury and the surgery, and it helped him miss a lot of games. And then he ended up going down with the hamstring injuries, and it just made the season even more disappointing because the team wasn't playing up to where they should be. And here they are right now, in the playoff picture at the number 2 seed after all these injuries and all this discombobulation to the roster. And now Doc Rivers look like a genius playing the long game. Well, we're going to make sure this person get rest. We're going to make sure this person comes in. We're going to make sure we have depth at this position. We're going to make sure we have these type of players ready when they was building the roster in the summer and throughout the season. And now this team is starting to mesh. This team is starting to get ready at the right time, which a lot of people feared that if the Clippers can get it going in the playoff time and they're healthy during the playoffs, this team can be a legitimate championship contender team. And honestly, if they're healthy, I'd take them to be anybody in the West. And that's what everybody was saying. If you have Kawhi Leonard and Paul George healthy with the roster that they have with Doc Rivers, you're going to take them over the Lakers, who have played more consistent and more better than them throughout the entire season when you look at the whole big picture of the season. And people still, after seeing LeBron James having an MVP type season, they still picking Kawhi Leonard, who hasn't even played close to the games that LeBron has played and has done on the court. They still picking the Clippers to be the team to beat them, and get to the finals and possibly even beat the Bucks, who have been running roughshod over the whole entire league and just destroying and demolishing everybody. And it's crazy that they can, have this season where they're half playing, half healthy, inconsistent, have a lot of problems, have a lot of mission problems, have a lot of injury problems, and still be the favorite to a lot of people. People still got love and respect for them throughout the season, even though they haven't played to the level that they need to play to. And now it looks like this is the team that everybody wanted them to be. And this is the team that if they can continue to play like they've been playing, if they can stay healthy the way they have done these last 2-3 weeks, and Kawhi Leonard plays all the games that he's supposed to play in the playoffs, they do look like a team that's going to win it all. And it's crazy to say that considering how the season has went, but it's reality right now. But I did want to give them their credit. They're beating the teams that they're supposed to beat. They're embarrassing people. They're blowing people out. They're knocking down their threes. They're breaking down people one-on-one. They're attacking people defensively. They're hard to stop. They're hard to guard. They're hard to score on. And they're finally living up to that full potential that we thought that they could. But it's still a lot of games to go. It's still a chance of an injury. It's still a chance that this team can struggle in the first round just because they are the number 2 seed. We don't know who's going to be the 7th seed. We don't even know if they're going to lock up the number 2 seed, which they should, because their schedule isn't that difficult compared to other teams like Denver. But it's still a possibility that they might flop or lose those games and, fall to the 3rd seed, which they get an even tougher opponent. Either way it go, I don't see a team that can really beat the Clippers in the 7-game series if they fully healthy, which a lot of people think, like I said before. So it shouldn't matter, but you do want to have a better, chance of making it to the finals. You do want to have a chance to get there and have that chance to be healthy and be able to hold that trophy, because that's the whole point of playing the season, to have a good seed, to have a good ride, to get to the conference finals, to beat the tough team in the conference finals, to get to the NBA finals and win it all. The goal is to win the title every year. The goal for this team was title or bust, just because they have so much talent and they get Kawhi Leonard and Paul George basically for their whole future. So now it's about winning now to make that total trade and getting rid of all those picks more smart. Because, you look at all those picks and you win no titles, it looks stupid. Even though you got Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, the whole point of getting them is to win the title. And they have stacked this roster. They have picked the right personnel, and they have got deeper. They have gotten healthier, and I'm loving what they're doing. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think now the Clippers are proving that they're the best team in the entire NBA? Do you think that they're better than the Bucks? Do you think that they can beat the Lakers? Or do you think that the Lakers and Bucks going through the turmoil, going through the longevity of the team, staying healthier, staying more prepared, will catch the Clippers in the end when they're just getting everything together at the last minute? These teams have been prepared and growing and learning and developing the right habits and playing with the right habits all season, and maybe that can give them the edge against the Clippers? Or do you think the Clippers just have too much talent? They have Kawhi Leonard, and that's going to be enough to beat anybody, which people thought going into the season, and it looks like it could possibly happen now. But other than that, check out my Facebook page, analysisPlayground.com. Link in the description, comment section below. Check out my YouTube page. My website, analysisPlayground.com. Link in the description, comment section below. Like on Facebook to show support. Thanks for liking the video. If you didn't like the video, like the video. If you did already like the video, thanks for the love and the support. Also, check out my Spreadshirt. There you can find merchandise. Like I said in the beginning of the video, that will be in the description, comment section below. You can also buy merchandise through my Facebook page. You can message me on Facebook. I can get you shipped out a shirt. Yeah, you can get any color shirt, any color logo, and I can put them together and get them shipped out to you. They also will have pictures on my Facebook page. So if you want to know how a shirt look or how a logo look on a shirt, they already are on my Facebook page. So you can message me which one you want. Thanks for the love and for the support. Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis signing out. And let me know what you guys think about the Los Angeles Clippers, the season, and what they can do in the playoffs.